Anna had dreamed of Paris since childhood. Posters of the Eiffel Tower hung on the walls of her room, and in her jewelry box, she kept a small Triumphal Arch keychain gifted by her aunt. For 5 years, she saved money from each paycheck. She studied French in the evenings, mapped out routes, and compiled lists of places she absolutely had to see. She specifically chose April for her journey, the time when Paris blooms. Magnolias opened their delicate pink buds in parks. Cherry blossoms created clouds of petals along the avenues, and chestnuts lit up with white candles of inflorescences. The city was immersed in flowers and fragrances, as if specially decorated for her arrival. And here she was, standing in the square in front of Notre Dame Cathedral. The morning light gilded the stones of the ancient building. Anna breathed in deeply the aroma of fresh croissants from the arrival. And here she was, standing in the square in front of Notre Dame Cathedral. The morning light gilded the stones of the ancient building. Anna breathed in deeply the aroma of fresh croissants from the nearest bakery. Over the next 7 days, she saw everything she had dreamed of. Ascending to the top of the Eiffel Tower, Anna froze in delight. Paris spread out beneath her like a living map. The curves of the Seine, the greenery of parks, the ochre-colored rooftops, the majestic domes of cathedrals. From a bird's-eye view, she could see how the city breathed, living its unique life. The spring air was crystal clear, and it seemed she could discern even the furthest suburbs. Anna couldn't tear her gaze away from this panorama, absorbing every detail. She wandered through the endless halls of the Louvre, admired the stained glass of Sainte-Chapelle. Each day, she visited different cafes, from noisy tourist bistros to cozy local establishments where, by the end of the week, the waiters recognized and greeted her like an old acquaintance. One evening, walking along the Seine, Anna heard the sounds of an accordion. A street musician was playing something melodious and slightly melancholic. A small crowd had gathered around him. Suddenly, a tall young man with dark hair extended his hand to her with a smile. Without thinking, she accepted the invitation. They twirled under the starry Parisian sky, not saying a word. Two strangers united by music and a moment of pure joy. On the evening of the last day, sitting on a bench in the Luxembourg Gardens among blooming tulips and daffodils, Anna took out her old wish list. All items were checked off. She smiled, closed her notebook, and began to create a new list, now of places she would definitely return to, and of the dark-haired man whose name she never learned.